Guys, I can't think of anything to say.
What a relief.
No, but I really can't, because if you want a large luxury off-roader, you buy a Range Rover. The end. The end. Move on.
James, however, had lots to say about his Bentayga.
Hey chaps, did you know the stereo in my car has got 18 speakers?
Is that all? Mine's got 27.
Yeah, all plain rubbish.
Thanks, Hammond.
Actually, 27 speakers is not the point. My car stereo produces 1,950 watts, making it the most powerful stereo ever put in a car. In fact, it's about the only thing in here that does make a noise. This is a little bit like driving along in the British Library. It's very quiet, it's very refined, the carpets are very thick. Which means you simply aren't ready for what happens when you put your foot down. Whoa. So this has an all-new W12 600 horsepower engine, and it's like being in a leather-trimmed volcanic eruption. It doesn't accelerate, it goes off. Bloody Nora. Sadly, at this point, Jeremy thought of something to say.
See that? That's the prison where Hitler wrote Mein Kampf.
Yeah, where you going with that?
Nowhere, really. Just thought you might like to know.
Good. Let's get back to the cars. Now, you might be thinking that because Jaguar is owned by the same company that own Land Rover, this is just a Freelander with the Jaguar badge on it. But it's not. Underneath is the same basic aluminium structure you find under a Jaguar XE, which is a fantastic car. So that's good. I do only get a 3-litre supercharged V6, which means 375 brake horsepower. That's 225 less than James's, let's be honest, leather-lined Audi Q7. But this is light, so it ain't no slouch. I like the way this thing handles itself. I like the way when you change direction, when you turn, it controls its weight, what there is of it, across the axles. That makes it feel nimble, eager. Doesn't feel like I'm sitting in a stately home falling off a cliff.
Soon, James was in my way.
Oh, look! Hey, James, you should be up where I am. You can see Buckingham Palace. Oh, no, it's the back of your car.
I like it when my man is following me. Do you have all the luggage and things for the weekend?
Come on, James. You might have all the horsepower in the world, but what you are is in the way.
Stay with that, Birmingham boy.
James, are you worried all your furniture will slide about if you go any faster? Oh, tunnel. Excellent. I have important work to do.
Honestly, the plebs make such a noise about everything.
That is putting the S back in SUV. This is a sports utility vehicle. And the sport is not fishing. Let me make one thing plain right from the start. This is not a replica XKSS built from plastic. This is an XKSS. Built by Jaguar themselves over 10,000 painstaking hours. It's the real deal.
In fact, it's as real as the real ones from way back when.
The chassis is made from a special steel called Reynolds 531. It's what they originally used to build the World War II Spitfire, and it's light, only weighs 39 kilograms. And then there's the body. The tooling and the technical drawings were all destroyed in the fire, so they had to scan an original from 1957 and then work backwards from that to make it in incredible detail, right down to the rivets, every one. The number and the position is as it was, and there's over 2,000 of them.
But it was the engine that was the trickiest bit.
The plans for that weren't destroyed in the fire, but I've got a copy of them here. But there was a page missing. So they had to get an original engine and saw it in half to find out how it worked.
No one has ever made a car like this before. It's a world first. So it's small wonder it's priced at just over £1 million.
Or, for £500,000 more, you could have one of these. It's an Aston Martin DB4 GT lightweight. And back in the late 50s, it was the fastest car in the world. Flat out, it would do 151 miles an hour. But this is not from the late 50s. Despite what you might think when you look at its period dashboard and its period six-cylinder twin-spark engine, it was actually built a few weeks ago. So, like Hammond's Jag, it's an old car that's brand spanking new.
So did these two ever race against each other in period?
No, they did. They did. May 1960. I was a month old.
I was 10 years off being born, mate.
Yeah, whatever. Picture of it here, look.
Oh, look, there they are.
Well, it's actually a D-type.
Yeah,
but
that's
it is
the race version of
Yeah,
that.
exactly. DB4 GT lightweight. I mean, that was proper racing in those days. No stewards' inquiries every time there was a bump. They just finish the race, have a drink, and then some sex. We should give it a bash.
Oh, sex?